It's dungeon time! Reach the abandoned levels. Alright, I have left and right. Left? No, not left. Right. Weird. The concept is that we drilled a tunnel in the ground and we're going underground, so the idea that we start off by not going down the stairs next to us is odd. Oh well. No ambiguity there, at least. So, do we have bad guys here? Or do I just do as I please? Nope, they're there. Ha! They're beginning of the game skeletons. That's adorable. Why are you here? You guys are useless. I'm just gonna run past you for a while until you all, like, pile up on me. And then I'll just take you all out with one giant explosion. Or I'll just dash past you, I don't know. If these are the skeletons the first boss of the game was summoning as side stuff. Hello, big crowd of enemies. There we go. Well, they tried, I guess. I don't know. I can pretend to give them credit, I guess. Oh no, they're coming in waves! Alright, well, let's get out of here then. What's over here? Admittedly, I'm not really... don't particularly care about experience or loot, because I'm overloaded on potions. I have the best gear in the game as far as I can tell. And I hit maximum level already. So now all that, at this point, combat is at best a distraction or an obstacle, and no one needs to see me fight the same skeletons we've already fought a billion times before. Hey, rat people, you're on my team now. That's nice. We can all cooperate together. I guess I found the right path already, huh?
Well, he always was a bit too optimistic for his own good. He is too optimistic.
Oh, he's not dead? At least there's that.
Oh, Evolutor, glory to you and, sorry, my head is bad.
How do you like the hangover? Sure feels nice, huh? Maybe now you will listen to your Evolutor when he tells you to stop drinking.
Is this feeling a divine punishment for drinking the sacred beer? That's a bit cruel.
If you think that's cruel, wait until you see what it can do to your liver. Where's Cree?
Well, we excavated a hole to the, library. The plans were correct, it would seem. We reached the place, and well, the thing is, he decided to go down and explore, and, well, the thing is, our engineers were not feeling very focused today, and...
Ah, shit. Does this have anything to do with that broken crane over there?
Fuck.
And you're just standing there. Do something, you imbeciles. The abandoned levels are a dangerous place.
We need more rope. It's a deep pit. Commander was supposed to bring us some of the more supplies, but he hasn't come back yet. Well, damn.
I'm gonna see if I can find him. Oh, there we go.
He said it was completely safe.
Oh dear, the scream. Well, that's not a happy tone. How about over here? Is this where we go next? This is a good time to mention the fact that in case people forgot, this game does not have a map. And as you might be suspecting from these repeating environments we're getting at a little bit here, this might be a good time to have a map, all things considered. So now I've got one of these annoying... Why is there a mage down here, though? Ow, whoa, that attack goes forever. Okay. Yeah, we knew these mage guys were here. I'm just surprised. I mean, we knew they existed, but now that they've been contextualized as being the Infinigon, why the hell are they in random tunnels and coming out of demon portals? They were I think it's hard to tell because they're all ghostly, but I'm fairly convinced that they're all the same character model, which is what makes it weird that they're all apparently on the same team.
Can't touch this.
I mean, they apparently attack you no matter where you go at some point. Sort of feels like haphazard unit placement. Hello, giant grave. That grave is massive. That grave is big enough to hide a Buick. We got freaky trees with distorted water. Is that water flowing? Doesn't look like it's flowing any. Oh wait, no. There's a grating everywhere else. So you wouldn't be able to tell if it was flowing anywhere else. Is it a rat? Friends.
Evolutor, thanks for your help. We are, not feeling well today.
I can imagine.
You lot drank so much alcohol yesterday that you must be flammable by now. You mean this horrible feeling is normal? I'm never going to drink again. Ha, of course you won't. What are you doing here? We are returning to the excavation site, and I was bringing them some rope when we were ambushed. Can you take it to them while we wait for everything to stop spinning? I guess I can. Good, I mean, glory to you, Evolutor. Yes, yes, glory to me. Songs will be sung about my legendary deeds in the army of the hungover rats. At least there's no denying that you have some of my essence now. Because they're also alcoholics. Great! Great. Yeah. That's the go-to thing people say too when they drink, is they're always like, I'm never drinking again, said by many people I know who then continue to drink again. Surprise! Hello, Evolutor. Same dialogue for all of them? Yep. Alright. Well, that was straightforward. Would have taken way longer if I fought everybody. Bye, skeletons. You're like level 1. Why are you at the end of the game? Look, they're getting killed by my streak. The fire I leave behind from dashing is killing them. That's hilarious. They should not be here.
Can't touch this.
It's like a weird thing where they placed enemies where they would make sense to some extent, ignoring the mages that don't seem to fit here. Maybe they're apostates or something. But the skeletons seem like they're just placed here because they make sense to be here, which sure, but it seems like they didn't add a leveling system, so it seems that all skeletons have the same stats no matter where you go. I have your stupid rope. Good. We were going to descend and... No, I'll go down first. If this thing breaks again, at least I'll be able to help Kree. Otherwise, we'd simply end up with 2 hungover idiots trapped in the dark. Oh, of course, Evolutor. Just tell me when you want to descend. Down we go. Nope. Sorry. Do you want to descend? Yep. Let's do this. I thought that maybe, Oop, here we go. Kree drew a picture of himself in chalk, saying where he went. That's adorable. Huh? Kree? That idiot must have wandered off. Doesn't he know this place is dangerous? I have to find him. I hope he wasn't eaten by a specter or something. Yeah, maybe he doesn't understand the concept that, like, the first thing you're supposed to do when you get trapped in a place like this is you're supposed to immediately not immediately do anything. You're supposed to, if you get lost, you're supposed to stay put so people can find you. It's really hard for 2 moving objects to find each other. You can't be systematic as systematic about finding somebody if they're not staying put. So there's a bunch of arrows pointing over there to say you went that way. But naturally, I'm a little curious whether something's stashed over here. Ooh, what's that? There was a scroll. I don't know if that'll turn out to be like mandatory, and I found it on accident or something. Yeah, keep coming, ice dude. You'll cut me for sure. Die. I love when some people's responses to situations is just fuck. Although that's of course criticized because it's criticized because they're like some people will look at this game and be like oh, the punchline's just swearing. Isn't it funny how they don't normally swear in these games, but they're swearing here? So funny. And I get that on some level. But at the same time, it's oddly cathartic still to just come out and say it, as opposed to being weirdly restrained like in every game. I'm picking up a lot of scrolls. I don't know if these scrolls will matter. I guess we'll find out. Also, this is the same place I picked up the anti-hero hat. They're recycling an environment. That's disappointing. You're disappointed. Don't do that. And now I have really bad energy regeneration problems to deal with. Because I can't physically regenerate it. I gotta melee these guys. Whoopsie. Oh no, there's another one. Let's just see if I can lose him. Fortunately, I can't dash anymore because that uses energy. Hey, Kree, where are you going? Where are you going? Ow, my ears. I turned this game down and it's still loud when those slams come in. Hey, buddies. Can you fend off the bad guys, please? They do seem... They're not necessarily fighting for real. But he does seem to form they seem to form a physical barrier that stopped them from passing. Oh shit. No, I'm gonna get killed during a cutscene, aren't I? No.
Oh. Oh.
Hey Argus, glad you made it.
I found your art. You shouldn't have wandered off like that, like a fool. This place is dangerous.
I'm used to crawling around ruins. No need to wait longer than necessary. I found we have a little problem.
I call the
What kind of problem?
The spot where we need to dig up and reach the vaults is next door. However, there's this barrier? Doesn't look like we'll get through with a pickaxe.
I see. Let me take a look. Oh, I'm invincible apparently. Did they patch that, or is that one specific conversation invincible? I started picking up on the fact there was no flashing damage, even though I was falling around. Weird. Because in the past I've died during a conversation. Same dialogue? How about you? Nope, that's pretty much the same across the board, huh? Yep. Huh. Truth, determination, trust. There are these 3 pillars of the Infinigon. I need to perform the imperative oath. That should open the barrier. I found the scroll of truth. I'll place it in position. Determination. Trust. I have all the scrolls. I can proceed whenever I want. Nailed it! Perform the oath. Let's do this. The imperative. Huh.
What's the imperative, Argus?
It's something we committed to when we joined the Infinigon. This is not the current version, though, but sounds similar. Also, he spelled similar with an I. Is that a typo, or is that an alternate spelling? Like color with a U, I don't know. Let's begin. Silence now. Or silence now. I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will devote myself to the pursuit of the truth, expanding the boundaries of our collective knowledge. I will not hesitate to do what is needed to ensure our survival, avoiding the twin traps of simplistic moralism and reckless arrogance. I shall trust and cooperate with my fellow Vetherin? Like instead of brethren? I don't know, Vertherin. Is that a play on a location name? I'm blanking a little bit now. Anyway, for shared knowledge brings us strength through unity and through understanding, while secrecy brings us weakness through division and ignorance. Supported by these 3 pillars, I shall serve the imperative. We shall protect and guide humanity in our perpetual struggle, a constellation of minds, one focused purpose. We bring progress. We are the Infinigon. Ta-da! We're amazing.
It seems to be working, Argus. Is there something wrong? You look thoughtful.
I don't know. Don't worry, Argus. Just screw up every part of that line. Don't worry, Kree. Let's go. You can start digging now.
Okay. You head to the god. You heard the god. Let's do this.
Digging accomplished. The end. Nope. Am I going to play as her? No, I'm not. I hear digging. Are we getting there yet? It's been a while.
Just a little more. We must be close.
We're gonna dig under her, aren't we? Or something else important. Are we gonna dig under the scepter and make it fall? Uh-oh.
Here, you see? This is marble. We are directly under the floor.
Good. But I believe you may be digging a bit too fast. Let's open a small hole first to take a look, shall we?
Nah, I know what I'm doing. Besides, you said the room would be empty. It's not like anyone is going to fall on top of us.
Well, now we're just setting it up, aren't we? Alright, well, she's center frame, and that'd be too obvious. What if it was a statue that fell on us instead? Yeah. Yep. Oh. I heard rat noises. Now I feel bad. I called the joke. Well, shit. Are you guys okay? No? Okay. Patch yourselves up. I'll handle this and get back to you. He's alive, though. Well, at least he's alive. Don't you dare fucking kill Kree on me. Don't you dare. Take Alana. She's kind of entitled and irritating. Could you possibly make any more noise? Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Alana? Look, why don't you get out of that hole first? Alana, calm down and let me explain. What do you mean, calm down? Is there any problem with the plan? The plan?
Yes, of course. That's why you betrayed me as soon as we saw the Ackman fly by, isn't it? So we could infiltrate the palace and recover the whole scepter. So you knew I wasn't really betraying you. Of course I knew, I'm not an idiot. Well, she was earlier. Wait, that means my hysteria attack took you in. We finally fell for her acting. Ha! I did it! You totally bought my little number back there. Who is bad at this manipulation thing now, huh? You almost scratched my face off. Come on, you're just angry because you thought you had fooled me, but it was the other way around. Oh. Ugh. Very well, you win. But how did you escape? I was supposed to come and get you after recovering the scepter. I'm resourceful. You expected me to just wait in my cell crying? I'm not a damsel and... Stop. I get it. You need to sing a fucking song about how cool and independent you are. It's not like needing help from the time to time makes anyone a damsel in distress. But it's good that you escaped. Now we only need to get the scepter and get out of here the way I came in. This song sounds really familiar. I feel like I'm gonna get a copyright thing for this because of how familiar the song sounds. That might get a bit complicated. Why? The scepter's right over there, but it's protected by that force field. Every time I get close, those obelisks start humming and bursting with energy. I feared that would happen if I got any closer. Oh my god! It's because this... oh my god, this is what's happening here. So this game has a lot of music from Imcom Tech, which is a company that does free music. They do open source music that's all YouTube friendly and stuff. And as a result, a lot of people use that music on YouTube. Oh, it's looping. That's awkward. But I know... Oh, man. Well, enjoy trying to identify it in the comments, I guess, because I can't think of it right now. But I've watched some kind of YouTube series that uses this as their intro theme for that series, and I can't remember what it is at all. But anyway, it's protected by the force field. I feared that would, every time I get close, those obelisks start humming and bursting with energy. I fear what would happen if I got any closer. I can tell you, they would burn you to a crisp. Let's take a look around and see if we can come up with something. Very well, you're the veteran. Meh. Was that another old joke? I think it was another old joke. Oh, hello. Oh, an Elder Scroll. I think it said Edler Scroll, because I had to spell it differently. Never heard of them. You haven't heard of the Edler Scrolls? Have you been living under a rock or something? They say the things provide a truly immersive experience. Life is seen through the eyes of an Eos Yaram. What? What's an Eos Yaram? Powerful, seemingly perfect beings, higher than everything else in the worlds. They are the most skilled, the coolest. No matter what you do, they can do it 10 times better. Whoa, may I read it? I wouldn't recommend it. It comes at a price. What price? You may lose your job, your social life, and quite a bit of your physical fitness with it. And time. A lot of time. The scrolls essentially power their illusions by absorbing and consuming the potential energy of all things you could and should be doing with your life. I think I'll pass then. I've never been taken in that way by Elder Scrolls games. Their simulation of the universe always felt really shallow and ineffective to me, so it always felt like a bunch of weird mannequin people walking around saying, hello, hi, our world revolves around you. Oh, the Ark of the Agreement. A gift from an ancient god to his chosen people, I believe. Let me see what's inside. I can tell you. There's a horrible magic that will make your face melt. Ah, what a lovely present! We must be the star of every birthday party. Or he must be the star. It's supposed to be forbidden to open the box or something like that. It's not a box, it's a golden chest with angels on it. It screams treasure! Open me! Not the best container design if you expect people not to open it. I guess this is the divine equivalent of a jack-in-the-box. Why are all gods such assholes? Careful, Missy. Technically, I'm a god too. My point exactly? It's the Ark of the Covenant, obviously.
Anything else in here? They're just gonna keep messing with us with treasures here. There's a horse head. That's probably a puzzle, huh? The horse head's probably a puzzle. Huh. What is this? This is the... God damn it. The Arcanologyst, a book of black magic. What does it do? Many things if you're skilled enough. Can we get it to the scepter? I mean, can we use it to get the scepter? Let's leave it alone for a moment. Let's just leave it alone for now. Let's probably do all these work? What's all this doing in here? It's a bunch of save crystals? Hey, I've seen a lot of those crystals around. You're in the habit of touching them. I've been meaning to ask you about that. They're possibility stones. They say that when you touch them, they grant you a vision. A vision of what? A vision of your own horrible death. Why would you want to see that? Well, it is said that the experience is too intense to be remembered, but it is stored on a subconscious level, making it possible to somehow learn from your mistakes without needing to actually suffer the consequences. Wow, we're getting an in-universe explanation of how saving works in this game and how you never actually die because you keep getting visions of your... You're not aware of it, but you get visions of the future death, so you end up not dying the same way. Does this actually work? Nah, it's just folklore, but I indulge myself with a little bit of superstition, like a lucky charm. Except they totally work, but he can't ever know. That's kind of a great explanation. That's a fun explanation of saving in a world where we're starting to have more and more introspective explanations of saving. Oh no, not this thing. What is this? Wait, that's a horse head mask. Like the horse head mask. An MM mask. Oh, a meme mask? Is that what we're going for here? Because it's meme backwards. A horrible artifact. What does it do? It makes its wearer think he's being funny and original, but the horrible truth is he's not. Oh gods, why would anyone create something like this? The world is full of monsters, Alana. Monsters with too much free time on their hands. Trying to make people laugh and actually generating contempt. It must be quite horrible. It must be. Yes. Let's not talk about this thing anymore. It's making me nervous. Huh. What's this? It's that one ring. Many nations fought to obtain its power. They wanted to use it to take over the world. Oh wow! And what power is that? It turns you invisible when you wear it. Sounds nice. What else? That's it. And how exactly was anyone planning to use this lame power to take over the world? This is barely useful to play a few pranks. Maybe they could, infiltrate the enemy palace and push their ruler down the stairs when he least expected it. Look, I'm as clueless as you are. Everyone said it was powerful, so it was locked in here just in case someone came up with an idea. How lame. It was a different time, Alana. People didn't have all the flashy crap we have today. Although I do think I think the Ring of Power is supposed to actually make you powerful, right? Because that's obviously the ring from Lord of the Rings. I want to say Sauron was somehow super powerful with the ring, but honestly I don't know much about ring lore, because it's mostly covered in the extended elements of the fiction a bit that I'd never oh, that's probably Excalibur. The Scalibur. A sword and an anvil. The Northern Beerthorn clan say that whoever wields it shall reign over all their people. So if I pulled it out of the anvil, I'd be their queen. You won't be able to do that, or anyone I know for that matter. Oh, I get it, it's magical, huh? Only the worthy and all that. No, you don't understand. It's simply a sword welded to an anvil. And how in Fulgur would anyone be able to pull it out then? You don't have to pull it out. The anvil is part of the weapon. The sword is sort of a handle. It's just so you can grab it. What? You're telling me that all of Beerthorn want is a king with enough strength to walk around hitting people with an anvil? Yeah, I guess it's not I guess it is not as reasonable as our good old hereditary system. Blood ties make so much more sense when trying to determine someone's worth as a leader. Shut up. Last one over here. Oh no! Weird purple glowy thing cannot be interacted with. What is your secret? I accidentally clicked on this one and now we're stuck in this conversation. Weirdly, you can't skip conversations you've had before. I don't think there even is a button you can... Oh! I started pressing all the buttons, and that led to me drinking potions just now. Not that it matters that much because of cooldown, so I can only screw up and drink one. Oh, I used a better potion though. I only have like 4 of those. Oh well. I don't think the game's gonna get hard. I guess we have to use the dark magic, right? Nope. Sorry. Yeah, let's use the Darkonomicon. Let's see, the basics. Halideux. Hi. Friend. Hello? Go get me that scepter. Get that scepter over there, minion.
Yes, master, I will get the scepter.
Oh, well. Ouch. Good thing I didn't try this myself. Huh. What? I think I have an idea. Very well. Here we are. I hope this goes smoothly. Are you sure about this? We can still go back. We have a duty, Brecca, and it's more important than any treaty. I suppose you're right. Just focus on quietly deactivating the obelisks and we'll be out of here without anyone even noticing. It's hard to be into something like this without Argus. Professor Windell is insane, Paradigm. The Infinigon is better off without him. Argus may be a bit drastic at times, but he's not insane. He often comes up with quite brilliant solutions to problems. And now they're gonna walk on— oh my god. And now they're gonna walk in on this nightmare. Minions, onward! Very well. Let's open the door carefully. What does that sound? Ow! Well, that was something. Did it work? I think so. Oh, of course. Yep. Wow, that's a low ceiling, or a low doorway that they just walked through, by the way. They barely cleared it. You again? Why? Why are you always messing things up? Morty? Brecca? Jerkface? What are you doing here? Discreetly recovering the scepter from the hands of a tyrant wannabe. But you had to mess those plans up too. Oh look, it's the tyrant wannabe. Found her. They're kind of weirdly running in place. Alright.
No one move. Criterion, Windell, what is the meaning of this?
Hello, Imperia.
Cinderia, still insisting on your insane enterprise.
I must. If the elves know of a way to destroy the scepter and free my father, I can't stand still and do nothing.
That was bullshit, Cinderia. You should have known.
No, it wasn't.
It was. Complete another bullshit. We interrogated the homogeny agent that was captured by the Infinigon. They were using you to neutralize the scepter menace and restart their invasion where they had left off. They had no idea how to destroy the scepter, let alone how to free Avalon.
No, you're lying. She's not.
Argus?
You knew about this? The other agent confessed that to me as well. Then why do you want to recover the scepter? That's actually a decent question that I'm wondering about. Are you just gonna hide it again? Is that your whole plan?
Silence! I don't care about your motives. On your knees, everyone. You will pay for your betrayal.
The Infinigon kneels before no one.
Your days as Criterion are numbered after this ridiculous stunt.
This was not a personal decision, Schwarzfeld.
What do you mean?
I mean that the whole Infinigon backs me on this. The cooperation agreement is over.
You wouldn't.
Vethrin, it is time. The imperative calls for drastic action. Glory to the Infinigon.
Glory to the Infinigon!
That's a cool shot. That's a really cool camera angle. Also, how did you shoot in that direction? Okay, sure.
Treason! The mages have betrayed the Coalition. Kill them all. Kill them on sight.
Where's the scepter? Mordecai must have taken it. Quickly, after them. Well, our accomplishments have been mixed so far, but that's par for the course, honestly. That moon was an oval.
Where did they go?
Damn. The tower.
They're going to the tower. Of course. They need to board the Aquaman. If they board the Aquaman, it's over. We must hurry.
Off we go. Hello, save point. Boop.
Alright, down we go. I know how to catch them. Zoom, 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 zoom.
It's not the right way to go. I mean, canonically, this makes sense to use. If they get on the Aquaman, it's over. So I better use my super speed abilities. Yay! I'm out of energy though. That's not good. This is this is an especially bad time to be out of energy, actually. Sorry, guard man. You might have had funny dialogue, but also that was a bad time.
I feel bad because he's got dialogue, but
It was chaos. I'm not fighting. It seems silly to fight like 100 guards. Alright, I felt guilty. I have now beaten the game, just for credit, but I came back after beating the game to talk to this guy.
Ah, stranger. I have a fine selection of goods for you.
You're doing business here.
Now. Especially here and now. I can smell a big fight is going to happen. This is my trade's equivalent of a jackpot.
Heroes usually spend like there's no tomorrow in these circumstances.
Perfect moment to bring out the truly expensive stuff.
Your business strategy may not be as insane as I thought it was.
You'd be surprised how much gold I squeeze out of a sucker with a ridiculous bowl haircut. Now let's get to business, shall we, stranger?
How much gold you squeeze out of a sucker with a ridiculous bowl haircut? Bowl haircut. Oh, god damn it, I can't think of which one it is. So one of you is gonna get the reference. Not if you don't stop calling me stranger.
Fine, what are you buying? Argus.
That's better.
I thought I'd humor you as a parting gift. Chances are I won't see you again after this. What are you purchasing?
Is he talking about Leon from Final Fantasy? He might be talking about Leon from Final Fantasy. Leon from Resident Evil 4, which is the game that this merchant's from, of course. Is that a bowl haircut, really? That doesn't seem accurate. Either way. That's what I missed.